Okay, welcome back to part 5 of the tutorial for Sully. You should have his back with his arms and legs and his tail attached. You should have by now made his stomach and his head. And I'm going to show you how to attach them. I'm going to start with the stomach. And I'm going to lie him flat on his back with his feet for me pointing down like that. And I'm gonna lay his stomach on top, on the place where I want it. We want a small bit of our stomach pointing to the top. We want this one to be his neck. So I'm gonna place it right on top of him. Now what we have to do is I'm gonna pull all the loops that are loose right here. I'm gonna pull them through. And to hold them in place, I'm gonna just place them on a holding hook temporarily. You don't have to do it, but I always like it that. I'm going to start at his bottom. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through his bottom right here. Just do 2 or 3 loops in the middle. I want it to be through the middle. I'm just going to pull the band that was attached to his bottom right through. Just like that. And now there we have, and I'm going to just place that end on my holding pin. Now I'm going to do this side, and I'm just going to grab the next band. See, it's kind of attached right here, so I'm going to go through those bands to at least 2 loops. Here we go, pull that band through to the side. I don't want it to be pulled through all the way to the back. I'm just going to pull it through the side and attach it on my hook. So this one again, pull it through. Next one, just continue all the way around. I'm gonna go here through his shoulder pack. Alright, the next one is gonna be in the middle, so I kinda wanna go through the middle as well to make sure he's kind of symmetrical. So here we go, that's one side done. And I'm going to do this side as well. I'm going to kind of try to go to the exact opposite of the ones I did before. But it's okay if it's a little bit cross. Let me see, yeah, here's one more. Just going to place these ends on my finger because they no longer fit on the hook. And I'm going to need them a little bit later anyway. So those were the last ones. Just to show you, I'm going to put these on the hook as well. So this is what you should have. His belly attached, kind of. But if you let it like this, of course it will come loose. So what we want to do, and I'm going to use the band on his back as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of my bands, and I like to start right on top where his neck is, so right here. And what I'm going to do is every time I grab the next band, pull that one through. And of course once I did that, they can come off my hook. So right here I'm going to replace my pin a bit. I'm going to grab the next one, pull it through, just let it go. Pull it through, let it go. Yeah, shit. Grab this one, pull it through, and let the first one go, and you kind of get a little bit of a line like that with your bands. Did I miss one here? Yeah, I see that I should attach one more band. I missed one at his back, so I'm going to pull that one through as well. Place it right on there. So we're going to continue the band that I left. I'm going to grab the next one, just pull that one through like that, and I can release this one from the pin because it's looped in there. 4 more to go. Grabbing the next one, I actually saw this technique for the first time when I watched Courtney Nicole's videos. I've seen it on a couple of Lumas, but hers was the first, and she uses this quite often when she creates her dragons. They actually are really cool. So if you like making big projects, her dragons are definitely worth it. But there's a lot like stomach attachment like this as well. And now the last one I have, I'm just gonna wrap it around his arm like that. Both of his arms actually. So now this is what we have, his stomach. And if you want him to be a little bit thicker, what you can do is you can fill up this empty space with some cotton or some tissues or a bit of paper or I don't know, something else. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna attach his head, and I'm gonna do that in the same way, but I only have these 4 bands to do it with, so that's a little less than for the belly, but we should be fine. And what you should do is attach it quite low, because he doesn't really have a neck, and once you attach it, it will probably slide up a little bit. So I'm gonna attach it right here. I'm gonna do these 2 ones to his belly actually, and these 2 ones, the top 2 ones, probably to his shoulder, on his back or something. But the same technique, I'm just gonna start with this one. I'm gonna pull it through the front of his belly. Set the bottom one on the side, and again I just like to secure it on a holding pin. I'm going to do the other one to exactly the same bands on the other side. So I'm just going to go through all 2 of them and grab the band and pull it through. Now I'm just going to check if I think it's in the right position, but I think he will look great in this position. Yeah, I don't want his head to be any higher or lower. I think this will be fine. So I'm going to do the other 2 as well. I'm going to go into the top of his shoulder, right there. This one as well. Go in through the top of his shoulder. And now I'm just the one I had last. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to use it as the first band that I'm going to use to attach all of them. So I'm going to make the big round again and leave it on top of the other one. Grab that one and release this one. So again I'm going to pull the next band through and release it. Pull the next band through. And the last one, I'm just going to wrap around one of his arms again to make sure it won't come off. So yeah, there you go. There we go. Here you go. You have your Sully charm with his 2 very big arms and his legs and his little tail and all the purple spots. There you go, 2 little brothers. I hope you liked watching the tutorial and making Sully. He's quite complex, but I think he's worth it making him this way. I think it's better than making him in a flat way like I did with Terry and Terry. I couldn't give him much of a belly and big arms if I would have made him like this, or with those techniques. So I really like how he turned out. And just go ahead, visit my Facebook page or my YouTube channel to keep in touch with all the updates. And you can do Randall and Terry as well. And I know that DIY Mommy recently did Mike Wazowski charm. That's actually really good. So if you want to complete your whole family, go and check that one out as well. So enjoy and see you soon.